Shalom. For the from of I pray the glory and honor to Yahweh Shai, Shem Rakah, Kodash Brakada. The honor to your apostles and the elders of the great millstone. And to all the occupants of the Lord, put the word you said. It's a short little lesson, basically just getting into, false prophets and wayward doctrine, man. And, we got a lot of men who are out here adding to the scriptures, man. Okay, they're taking scriptures and manipulating them and basically adding into the word, man. Okay, we're gonna get into a couple of precepts and hopefully it's edifying. The Proverbs 21. I'm gonna start at 1. It says the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord of Yahweh Shai. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. All right, we just talking about rulers, man. Okay. The reason why the things ain't jumping off the way we really want them to right now is because it ain't time, man. All right, the Lord is still working His work. Okay, it's gonna be soon enough to where we're gonna start seeing these other nations and Donald Trump actually getting down to the nitty gritty, man. Okay, but here's the point though. It says every way of man is right in his own eyes, but Yahweh pondereth the hearts. Right, man, because you got people out here who are leaning to their own understanding. Okay, you got some men out here who know the truth and just refuse to teach it, man. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, right? Because you got people, you got guys who out there who try to dig deeper than what the Lord has allowed them to go, and yeah, they spew out madness. Okay, they spew out false doctrine and basically leading the flock astray. So every way a man is right in his own eyes, but Yahweh pondereth the hearts. Right, man, because sometimes you can do something or misspeak, okay, or thought you was on point with something and not maliciously doing it, man. Okay? But you got guys out here who are handling the word deceitfully, who are maliciously and intentionally leading the flock astray, man. Okay? Said to do justice and judgment is more acceptable to Yahweh than sacrifice. A high look and a proud heart and the plowing of the wicked is sin. Right, man. A lot of you guys get out there in front of the camera. You want to, have one of your big, lavish and extravagant garments, and you want to be rah and sis boom ba all the time. Okay, but the Lord ain't with that, man. Okay, a proud heart, man, the proud mind, not being able to take correction, or not being able to take reproof or rebuke. All right, and ultimately, you really don't believe that the people who are telling you to get right or telling you to correct certain things are men of the Lord, man. All right. So it says, the thoughts of the diligent tend only to plenteousness, but of everyone that is hasty only to want, man. A lot of you guys are hasty. Hasty for what? Hasty to be in the limelight. Hasty to bring forth a new understanding or a new doctrine. Try to reinvent the wheel, so to speak, man. All right, but the Lord is gonna start humbling you guys, man. All right, some of you guys are just gonna start falling off by the wayside to miserable and deplorable endings, man. This is Ephesians 4 and 14 said that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait, waiting to deceive. All right, said that we henceforth be no more children. All right, because children believe in Easter bunnies and Christmas and splitting the pole and when it's raining, the devil is beating his wife. Okay, so you got men out here who are out here teaching doctrine, which is doctrine, it's false doctrine, but out here going and teaching things that pertain not to the truth and don't line up with the truth, man. Okay, changing their breakdowns, changing the teachings, the foundation of what Yahweh Shai laid down already. Okay, it says that we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro, right, man? Because you can tell a child anything, man. You can tell a child the Easter Bunny is real, and he's gonna go down the street and tell a friend the Easter Bunny is real, man. Even though the friend will tell you no, he's not real. Okay, but yet in your mind you believe it's real, so therefore you go out there and teach that with the flat Earth. Okay, chariots splashing into the waters. Okay, the spiritual compass is the compass is the spiritual part, and the I don't know what the hell he was talking about, man, but but the spiritual compass and this garbage, man. Okay, team being tossed to and fro. It says the henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine. Right, man? Could you get on the internet and Google anything to fit your point and to argue your case? But if it doesn't line up with the scriptures, okay, or history, all right, then it's null and void, man. All right, didn't the Lord say the wisdom of this world is foolishness? So if you're going to buy what Masons think and what Esau is putting in these books, although a lot of it, some of it may be true, but you got to do your research, man. Okay, you can't just Google it, go on the television, watch History Channel, and start believing that UFOs are crashing down to the earth, man. All right. It says that we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men, man. That sleight of men is trickery, man. All right, magicians, man, and that's what you guys are, man. You guys are fucking witches, warlocks, and sorcerers, man. But a sleight of men and cunning craftiness, right? That cunning craftiness is using those words, smooth words, always trying to get somebody to prove something to you. When the scriptures speak for themselves, man, we use precept upon precept, line upon line to make our point across, man. All right, we're not here to persuade you per se, okay? Because once you're grounded and got in your own mind that what you teach is the truth, hey man, you're sealed, man. All right, so we're here to come back and clear things up, man. All right, why? Because you guys are handling the word deceitfully, with trickery and craftiness, man. It said, whereby they lie in wait to deceive, man. And that's what you guys do, man. You wait for other fallouts to get excommunicated, and you try to bring them into your fold. All right? You try to hide the fact that you once was teaching the same doctrine, but now that it no longer fits you, it suits you. Why? Because the spirit of Yahweh Shai has been taken off you, man. So now you're laying back trying to see who's gonna believe in madness, man. All right? The scripture talk about the deceiving, the deceived are his, man. All right? And that's gonna be a lot of blood on your hands, man. Isaiah 8:20, it says, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in it, man. All right, so the scriptures don't talk about a flat earth. All right, the scriptures don't talk about angels having sex, okay, or being delivered from Mars or whatever the hell you're trying to go into. There ain't no light in you, man. Okay, so what's going on now is you're grasping at straws, man. All right. I watched a few minutes of that video and I ain't hear no script. I watched 3 minutes of that, 3 minutes. That's all it took. Okay? With no scriptures, man. Okay? It's all about prophecy. All right? And waking up our people, man. Knowing about the spiritual compass in square. All right? The square being the flat earth. The compass being the spiritual part. It has nothing to do with salvation, man. Okay? This is, let me see what this says. Let me this is Second Timothy 3. Second Timothy 3 and 13. It says, "But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived," man. And that's what's going on, man. Okay, it went from going off on one thing and getting corrected on it to now you just going off way in left field, man. It says, "But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived." And how you seduce somebody? By teaching smooth things, but not giving them the whole truth and nothing but the truth. By trying to mingle worldly doctrine, Esau's philosophy and try to mingle it with the scriptures, man. So the evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. That's what you're doing, man. All right, you got your whole group of cronies, flunkies. All right, being deceived, man. Being led by who? Being led by yourself, man. All right, but here's the cut. "But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned, and hast been assured of." All right, you learned about the 12 tribes from the elders and apostles, man. You was assured of that. You learned about the virgin birth, okay? How it was not a virgin birth. You learned the laws of the breakdown of these scriptures for the elders and apostles, and you went out and taught that, man. Okay? But continue, man. All right, the scripture is all about the Lord, all about continue, enduring. All right, but continue thou in the things which I have learned and have been assured of, knowing of whom I have learned them. So that's what it is, man. All right, the elders and apostles have been set up by the Spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shai to teach us the ways of these scriptures, man. All right, whether you agree with it or not, hey, them are the men of the Lord, man. Them are the teachers, them are the elders, them are the apostles, man. All right, and Lord willing, we're going to continue to follow in that stead of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Stay on the course and continue teaching what's been taught to us, man. The Revelations 22 and 18, it says, "For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book." And you guys heard the word of the prophecy of this book, man. All right? "If any man shall add unto these things, the Most High shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. If any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, the Most High shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city, and for the things which are written in this book. He which testifies these things saith, Surely I come quickly, amen. Even so come Yahweh Shemi Shai, man." All right. So if you're not teaching the things that are in these scriptures, okay, you're teaching a wayward doctrine. You're adding and taking it away from the book, man. So what's going to happen to you? The Lord going to take your name out take your name and blot it out, man. So you're going to get birthed in. First, you're going to receive that destruction, that lake of fire, which is another thing you guys are going off on, man. All right, the Lord has a special ordained judgment for you guys, man. All right, hey, I'll advise you how to read the story of Dathan and Korah again, man. All right. So with that, I hope it's edifying. Until next time, call Allah Yahweh Shemi Shai, Bashem Rakak, Wadash Barakatah, the balance of the apostle, elder, the great millstone. Until next time, Shalom.